Hello everybody and welcome back to House Flipper, where you find me in the office looking to purchase a new house. So the idea of today's episode is that we are going to try, inverted commas, try, very hard, to make a retro style house, so like a bit of a 60s, 70s vibe, kind of lots of oranges, lime greens, lots of like bright colours, bit psychedelic, that sort of thing. I'm going to try and do that. I'm trying to think which house would be best to do it. I want one that's got a decent amount of room in it, but not like a massive huge house like these ones. So these ones are like 213 meters. I think are a bit bigger than I would want. The uncle's bunker is quite... That's actually a very large space, the uncle's bunker. Old house with a bunker. Unsatisfying effect. What's this one then? I actually think even that might be a little bit big. That's the one that's got quite a lot of... It's got quite a lot of rooms in it. Back to the browser. Okay, so let's have a look at the variable woman's house. Well, this one's already a bit psychedelic. Are those the only rooms we have? 145.25 meters square. Okay, well, we'll try this one. We'll try this one for our psychedelic house. If I don't like it, I'll just buy another one and do something else with it later. Let's go and have a look. I reckon we could do something with this. It's already got orange walls. I mean, come on. It's done half the work for us. Okay, so let's have a look at how this looks. Oh, do you know what? These sliding doors, oh, they're good. I like them. Going into like an open plan kind of kitchen, diner, living room, which I reckon we could do something really funky with. Yeah, okay. Like those lights, they're staying. Little room in here that could be a little bathroom, a little study or something like that. Is that all we got? Is that all we got, really? No, there's something to the side here. How do I get to it? Oh yeah, that's the kitchen. What have we got? Oh, here we are. There's the rest of the house. I was like, where's the rest of the house? I'm sure this is a bigger house than this. So we've got a nice place, a nice bedroom there with room for wardrobes. Lovely room there. Room for like a little vanity unit and stuff. Okay. Lime green. I mean, we don't even need to try, do we, this one? It's got a shower room. And what looks like a little walk-in wardrobe there. And I don't know how I'm going to make that more into a walk-in wardrobe, because you can't really put shelves and things in. But that's nice. A nice master bedroom. Bathroom? No, another bedroom. Okay. That's got to be the bathroom then. Yes, bathroom. So we're going to make this a bit more psychedelic as well. It's got a nice toilet and things like that in, but we will put some kind of more psychedelic tiles and stuff in. Okay, so number one job, give this place a clean. A good, thorough clean. With my super mop of cleaning stuff in 2 seconds-ness that I have. Super mop. This mop is amazing. There seems to be some dirt around here somewhere. I don't know where it is, but we'll just Or just wave them up around and the dirt is gone. I do need to go in and sort all the cockroaches though. Okay, so now we have done most of the dirt. Let's get rid of these cockroaches with my vacuum cleaner. So I'm leaving, like, all of the orange and lime green walls are getting left because they are like super psychedelic and amazing. And I'm going to just try and get furnishings in. Like normally I wouldn't do that. Normally I'd be like, oh no, can't have that. But no, we're going to psychedelic this baby up. I'll try to anyway. I mean, there's only so much in the way of furnishings that I have in here, but you know, I'll try my best. And like, I'm thinking like a stylish 60s and 70s, you know. Why have we got all these random like pantry rooms? I'm going to turn that one into an office, I think. Don't need all this stuff. Okay, we're all clean now. Unless the windows are dirty. They look a bit dirty, don't they? Keep that mirror there. Those orange chairs are like perfect. Those chairs there are perfect. I don't know about the kitchen. I don't know if we could find a more like... I mean, it's pretty 70s, isn't it? I mean, I'm almost thinking that like this house is too easy. Now, like, I chose a house that was almost or completely retro already. I'm not sure about that random bit of, like, orange in the corner there. Why is that like that? It's a bit weird. That's pretty cool. Keeping that. I might put it in a different room, though, because it's not going to look good in an orange room. So it may have to move into the purple room. I'm going to start with the kitchen and with the tiles that inspired this retro house. These ones. These are the inspiration for this house. So everything else is going to be done around them. The whole kitchen is going to have bright blue psychedelic tiles all the way up to probably where the counter finishes here. So the idea here is going to try to be that I'm going to try and make this tasteful, despite the fact it's going to be very, very retro. So I'm going to try and get the colours to match, to go together at least. So that deep orange colour, I'm going to paint over the lighter orange colours and keep the deep orange, I think. And then see what kind of rugs and things I can put down. Because the 60s was all about having loads of rugs and stuff everywhere, wasn't it? I mean, we don't have any sheepskin ones. I would love, like, sheepskin ones. They would be amazing, because that's kind of, like, very much of the era. But you can't have everything. They would be fake sheepskin, don't worry. Those of you that have ethical concerns. Getting there. So this is already looking there, but this actually, those tiles actually make the kitchen look better. Honestly, they do. But so many, when I tried to put these into the bunkers, so many of you were like, I love those tiles. They're so good. So I was like, I'm going to have to do a retro house now, aren't I? There we go. They look really, really bright and lovely. If I went into this kitchen of a morning, that would definitely wake me up. I'm going to leave white around the windowsills. I'm not so keen on tiles around windowsills. I'm happy that that's already painted. Unfortunately, tiles can be a little bit tedious to put up. You've got to put them up a stripe at a time and they take a little while. But like I say, this is the main reason why the retro house is happening, these tiles. It's all based around these. You know, like when you have a house design and you're like, choose one piece of furniture or one thing that you're putting on the wall or one piece of wallpaper or something like that, and we will do the rest of the house around that. Well, that's what we're doing with these tiles. The rest of the house will be designed around these tiles. And yeah, I'm putting them all the way around. People in the 60s and 70s didn't know about feature walls, right? Probably did. Probably did. It's not going to stop me tiling this entire kitchen in these though. Like the other tile inspiration I had was those green tiles. I'm thinking like we could maybe make like a kind of spooky, like an old Victorian-y, spooky style kind of house. I think that would be really cool. I may still change all the kitchen units, although these are quite nice and they fit nicely already, and it's like, it'd be a shame to change them when they fit so well. Okay, you liking my kitchen, guys? That is definitely psychedelic. Funky 60s, 70s, retro, styly. And I think it will go with the orange. I think turquoise and orange go alright together. We might leave a bit of white. Just a bit. But there are not enough flowers in this game. And I might see if I can get some kind of 60s themed flowers and stuff to put on as art on the walls, but I really don't think there is a lot of that sort of thing. You certainly don't have the sort of flower power decals and things that maybe would have looked quite good for a 60s style theme. This is the power of She-Lab. I can do theming as well as things that just look nice to me. Although I don't always think that my themed ones look as nice, but that's probably because it's not my style. That particular theme is not my style. I was having such fun with, I think I am going to do a series of Planet Coaster, because I was having such fun theming all the rides and decorating them all and making them all look like so perfect. And like, people seem to think that that game is really hard, and it's like, it depends on what mode you play it and stuff. So I want to show you guys that it's not difficult, it's not something you have to be scared of, it's something you're meant to be there to have fun with. And yeah, there's a bit of management involved in it. Yes, I maybe didn't manage to turn a profit the whole time I was running my park last time, but you know, it's because I didn't grow slowly enough. Also, I would have paid way more attention to how much money I was losing if I had a budget, but I didn't, so I just built massive roller coasters and was like hee hee hee. I had a lot of fun. I streamed it, by the way. That's why you guys haven't seen it on here yet, though. I did have a lot of fun. So, kitchen is done. Oh, yeah. Oh, look how that blends into that orange there. That is so retro. I'm almost thinking that maybe that lighter orange is actually the better orange to go with the blue. It is, isn't it? Let's redo this wall then. Let's find which orange that is and repaint it. I think it's the mandarin. Could be wrong. But as soon as I paint another piece of wall, I'll be able to see. I'll paint the piece of wall just next to this one. Let's see if that is the Mandarin. Yeah, it is. So let's get this all repainted in Mandarin so it's all the same. Oh, I had a little idea. Okay, I'll show you in a minute. So how about we paint like most of this that orange color, and then like go here, get the orange on the wall here. So the whole thing is retro. It's retro orange. I want the lights on as well so I can actually see. Oh, that's the kitchen light, is it? Okay. Oh, it's done all of the lights. There's not much light here. I think we could maybe do with a bit more of a light there, or a lamp or something. So we do the whole thing in orange. Again, leaving the windowsills white because I'm lazy. No other reason at all. I may do the windowsills in orange, actually. Someone was complaining at me the other day that I had been wasting paint. I'm like, really, the money in this does not matter to me. This is all about the design. All about the design. Okay, I need to paint over that darker orange. I don't want things to all be... Oh, and that little bit at the top of the windowsill as well. This is looking good. I might even keep the furniture in white. Bit of a minimalist look to it there, but this is certainly not minimalist. Right, now what I'm going to do is get more of those tiles. Oh, hooray. Yes, I know, I have to move that pink thing. Okay, I know this already. I'm going to pop them at the end. Oh, you didn't see that coming, did you? Tiles in the living room? Scandalous. I love how it's like so passive aggressive. A package of tiles would be useful. Passive aggressive notifications on a game. See, I love the fact that it's like, this is my 70s house, but it's going to have gas central heating. No one had that in the 60s and 70s. Everyone had like storage heaters that didn't actually properly heat their houses. That's what I imagine anyway. Storage heaters. Ugh. Although apparently they've gotten better in modern years, but like they used to be very horrible things that basically kept you boiling in the morning and then freezing at night until they stored the heat again. But they're more efficient nowadays, apparently. The bricks don't like, or if they even still have bricks in them, but they don't release the heat as unevenly anymore. Because basically what a storage heater is, for those of you who don't know, is a heater that basically has a brick in it. At night time, you heat it up. Need some more of those tiles. At night time, you heat it up using low rate electricity that you get because no one's using the electricity at night, so you get a cheap rate on it. So it makes the heating cheaper, and then a big brick inside that heater stores it up all night and slowly releases it during the day. That is the theory. Problem is the bricks weren't as efficient as maybe they could have been, and they just let go of a lot of their heat at the wrong time of day. I don't think anyone else will have done this to this house. I should take a screenshot of this and put it up, like, for House Flipper to respond to. I'll be like, here's my retro house. Do you like it? I didn't have to change half of it because it was already the halfway to where I wanted it to be. Okay. Oh yeah. 60s and 70s people would be like, this is so cool. What oh, I'm trying to think of like Austin Powers references now. Wouldn't be Bo Delicious, would it? No, that would be more like 80s. Something about Mojo, yeah. I'm terrible at this. Okay, so I think we're done with that tile for now. It may appear elsewhere in the house, but I'm liking it. I'm liking it a lot. So kind of oranges out. I could put some of that blue tile there. I think we're okay though. I love this. I wish I could. I don't even know if I can reproduce it, but I think lime green and pink. Ooh, could be a thing. Maybe in the purple room though. Yeah, purple and pink room. I missed some cockroaches. No. So I'm just gonna turn this around. Pop it in there. I'll probably have to move it once I actually properly come and do up this room. I almost think this purple is a little more sensible than I would like. So I'm going to have to find some like rad tiles to put on the end there. Or some awesome wallpaper or something. Right. But what we don't want in here is cockroaches. So bye-bye. I mean, the dark floor is already quite 70s, 60s, 70s, isn't it? That's already quite nice. And then you put like a really bright rug down on it. I love this so much. I mean, these do look like 60s or 70s. Oh, it's really out of line there, isn't it? Just doesn't look the nicest, but maybe I could do something a little more sleek. We'll see. You may have guessed by now, this is not about flipping these houses anymore. This is about designing these houses at this point. And I like a lot of the lights that they put in here. I think they're really cool. I'm almost tempted just to keep this white because there's going to be so many colours going on in all the rooms that come off of it. Same with the hallway here. Just have the rooms in a really like... And I'm just loving this. I almost don't have to change it. I just have to get the furniture to fit. I feel like there's a lot of wasted space over here though. Could put a giant Andy Warhol painting up there or something. So yeah, I think we should maybe have a look at the... I mean, I actually do think that table fits. I do think these chairs kind of fit. I'm almost tempted to leave them. I mean, I've actually managed to make the walls to fit this furniture really well. Okay, let's get the vacuum cleaner away. And let's buy a radiator and mount it on the wall. This is almost too easy. Oh, carpets. Yeah, not exactly flower power going on here. We need a flower power patch. Pink square, that'd be terrible. A navy blue carpet. Ugh. Could maybe do something with the oblong carpet. Maybe in a cyan. Yeah, we could definitely do something with that. Pop it there, I think. just think something needs to go there. I'm not entirely sure what. 60s and 70s. Would you have had a TV is the question. Because that might not be an automatic yes. And if so, it would be a really old style one. So let's see what we've got. We're certainly not going to get flat panels. Like, no. Not if we're trying to be a bit authentic here. Let's say, I don't know how authentic I'll be able to be. No, the TVs are all modern. Computers are all too modern. So we'll need to leave those, I think. Curtains and blinds. Cyan curtains. Oh yeah. Maybe even orange ones on the other side. But definitely cyan on the orange. Maybe just cyan the whole way around. I'll see. Question is, did I get the right length? Oh yeah, floor length. Then again, in the 60s and 70s, did they really do floor length curtains? They probably did. I'm going to say, yeah, they did. So what I'm going to do is actually, I'm going to see if I can put the curtains in before I put the radiator in. So we're going to do a wide curtain here. I'm going to try and do the long one in cyan. Can I wiggle it? Can I wiggle it? Can I wiggle it and get it to go on? Possibly a little bit. Haha. Foiled. Foiled by a She-Lab. I hope I got the right colour after I took all that time. I think I did cyan. Oh yeah, that looks so retro. So now I'll get my radiator and pop it down. Beat you, game. It even said you're not going to be able to put this there, and I was like, hold my beer. So, installations, radiator, buy now, pop it there, get it in. So always try and do curtains before radiators, and you have more chance of actually fitting the curtain in. Pro tip. Oh, baby. Psychedelic, baby. Okay, I'm gonna stop now. Alright. Oh, I know what's gonna go there. Big old Monstera plant. I've been looking to put a Monstera plant somewhere for ages. Can't have a pink flower pot though. Or a blue. Brown would do. Or, yeah, white, I think. Because that's basically a cheese plant. I can't think of anything more 60s and 70s than a cheese plant. Get it up on the counter. No. It's going on the floor. Wherever it will actually fit. We'll take care of this lonely plant. I bet you will. So we'll pop a couple of plants in just to make it look nice. I do feel like pot plants were a real thing in the 60s and 70s. I kind of feel like the plant needs to move a little bit. I can't move. Ah. Get me down here. Just wanted to move it out a little bit. It looked a bit too tucked into the wall there. Okay. Do you know what I almost think is that, like, in the 60s and 70s, dark wood was a real thing. Well, it was probably more of a thing in the 80s as well, but I'm kind of thinking that they really did, like, go for the really dark woods and things. They were really bold with it. So I'm thinking that table's going to go, and I'm going to replace it. I'm going to keep the orange chairs, They're awesome and they match the paint completely. But I'm going to get another table. I'm going to try and get one. Tables. Like that in a black colour. So it's really like... This is almost a really masculine look actually that I'm going for here. There we are. Now, question is, do I change the kitchen or not? Let's have a look at the kitchen units, see if there's anything that I think would look really nice. The Hex kitchen set with oven in black would look really nice. That's what's in there already, but it's in a terrible colour. And the corner kitchen set Hex might look really nice as well. I don't know whether I can bend it around the other way. Kitchen set with sink Hex. Front dark grey. Tabletop. Orange marble. Granite. Bird beach. Okay, so that might work. T-shaped kitchen furniture with oven and sink. That has a real sort of 60s, 70s look to it. But I don't know if that would fit in the kitchen I've got. Kitchen set with oven. I think that's what we've got there. Not sure on that one. It looks like they've actually managed to get two kitchen sets that fit really well there, and they've managed to do a really good job. And I'm almost loath to change it, but I kind of do think a different colour might look nicer. So they've actually used, I think they have used kitchen set with sink Hex alongside corner kitchen set Hex. Yeah, they have. So I could change the colours on that. And then they've used the kitchen with oven. So let me... I hope I don't regret this. I'm going to move those over here just for now. I like them. I kind of like the way they kind of clash a bit with the orange as well. I even like that. So I'm going to go with the white one of those. And actually we'll do the one with the sink first. So it was... Oh, where was it? Oh, where has it gone? Kitchen set with sink Hex. Kitchen set with oven Hex. So... This is weird because the fronts are in dark grey, but until you kind of move it around, you don't realise that. It doesn't look the right colour somehow to start with. So we're going with the grey with a white countertop. That's in as tight as I can get it, I think. Try and jiggle it a bit. Okay, that is definitely as tight as it's going. Okay, so let's try the corner kitchen Hex set. Oh no, that's the wrong one. That's the one with the sink. It's this one I want. think it was that one that they'd used. But it looks huge. To move my plant, I think. Well, that looks quite nice there, actually. I don't know if it's the right colour. Just slowly move it backwards until I get it in the right place, but it's not the right colour at all. Okay, we're nearly there. That to me is what they did, but it doesn't look the same. How did they manage that then? I think some jiggery pokery's been going on there. Definite jiggery pokery. Because these are... Can they be lowered at all then? Hold and scroll to rotate. Get it like that. That doesn't look the same at all. So I do wonder. Let's have a look again then. So the kitchen island with sink might fit. Kitchen island with heating plate might fit. But if this is the corner kitchen set hex, then why is not the kitchen set with sink hex the same height? That's like basics, isn't it? Let's see about the oven set, because I will put another oven set in. That's quite nice that it just sits on its own, looking cool. Right, I'm happy with that there. Looks nice amongst the, but we've got 3 different styles of grey here. 3 whole different styles of grey. If I could put a separate sink into there, then that would be fine. But we don't have a kitchen sink right now. Don't have a fridge either. Didn't come with a fridge apparently. The hanging cupboard in hex is nice as well. See the fronts. White, dark wood, steel, wood cherry, light wood, teak, African pear. This one, we did fronts in dark grey, dark wood, light wood, steel, and wood cherry. So it's like, why are all the fronts different? And that one's in black. Oh, I hate kitchens so much in this game. Nothing matches. So, question is, what do we do about it? So I think, can we control Z at all? No, we just have to sell stuff. So I'm going to design a whole new kitchen in here. Whole new one. I'm going to start off with the Andy kitchen set with sink, which is nice and long. And I think might go nicely in here. I think it might look a bit more retro as well. Which, as I said, is the idea. Got any other Andy stuff? A modern kitchen cabinet with sink, Andy. Let's see how that looks. I mean, we might end up with 2 sinks or something, but you'd think you'd want one with and one without. Let's see if that's the same height. It's the same height, so we could get a corner out of it. I have to put up with the fact that it's... Oh, it's not the same height. Why is nothing the same height? Every kitchen in this game should be the same height as all the others. Or the height should be adjustable. Because otherwise you get pieces that are too long and pieces that are too short and all that sort of thing going on. It's not good. It's not a good look. I feel like Sheila should have left it how it was. But no, how could I? It looked rubbish. Kitchen island with sink. Is also tiny. So these big pieces seem like really... could have a slim kitchen cabinet somewhere. Have something like that along the back wall, but that would completely mask the window. I don't really want to just leave it like that, because that just looks terrible. Hex kitchen corner isn't long enough. Oh, I know what I can do. Hang on, let's have a look at... There's a window right there, isn't there? I was thinking I could move this over the other side, but I think it's going to be too big and it's going to cover the window. So I'm almost thinking that we need to leave it like this. Which is a shame, because I love that corner look to it. I would like to keep it if I can. I mean, I certainly think having a slim cabinet there might look quite nice. If I can get it forward enough to properly fit. Like so. Do I even like that? No, I don't. Like, this is horrible. This is just kitchen nightmares. She-Lab's kitchen nightmares of designing kitchens. I am thinking that these along top might be nice. Again, only if they'll fit though, which they don't. Stuff never fits for me, does it? Never ever. Anything else that could go along the other side? Because where am I going to put my bar stools now? Like, there's nowhere to put them. Heights are wrong again. Let's see about these cupboards, these normal cupboards. So this is a corner kitchen cabinet. Would that fit alongside this one? Can't see, and if I move to try and see, I'm gonna have to pay for it, I think. Nope, that's got a slight lip to it as well. I'm going to leave it like that, I think. I could try a table or something maybe to put those stools up against. Oh, it's really bad. Like there aren't two single pieces of kitchen that will just go with each other. Even just height-wise. Like I've never even found anywhere that would even fit this stupid T-shaped kitchen either. That's the most ridiculous thing I've ever seen. I know, I'm complaining a lot now, aren't I? Well, you know what I think I'm gonna have to do? And it's sad. It's really, really sad. Like every kitchen I'm gonna have is gonna be the same if I want to have any kind of corner in it. And that's gonna have to be getting rid of this and putting in those box standard units again. Which I hate. Hate doing that. Oh, I probably want a corner one in there, don't I? So I want a corner one. Do we have corners the other way though? I've got one that will go a corner that way. I mean, this is slightly nicer than the previous kitchen, but as I say, it doesn't fit my theme as well, and some of the others do. What is its problem here? Is it because of the plug socket? It is, isn't it? There's a tiny little plug socket down there. It's half covered by the other one, so why is that not fitting there? Why has it decided that that's a problem? I have no idea. So maybe get a half one in there or something? Let's try it. Oh, I can. Okay, well, at least that works. Okay, try a double one down here. This is looking slightly nicer. I will admit that. Might try and get a half one in there as well and see if that will fit. It will, but I think it needs to finish by there just to fit that in. That's fine. Okay, let's go back to the doubles. Let's have one with a sink. I like a sink by a window. I think that's good design on a kitchen because you want to like have something to look at while you're doing the washing up. I feel. Oh no, I don't want a double sink. That's a bit too swank. I do wish that if you press shift it would just keep the same one. You didn't have to keep going back into the menu. That would be a really nice little quality of life improvement. Yeah, there we are. So, oh, that needed to be a corner. There's the whole point of doing these. Okay, chuck that over there. Oh, yeah, that will fit, right? Okay. was a bit worried it wouldn't. I should have done these cupboards in like orange or something, but I just can't quite bring myself to do that. Sometimes things just don't want to fit just for no reason. Now I think maybe a half cupboard next. I don't think a full one would fit quite as nicely as I want. So and then we want these stools. But yeah, I do wish that, like, if the devs are allowed, these are gonna go here. No, they're not. Do you know what? They're gonna go here. I'm gonna turn them around, put them just up against the wall there, like spare guest chairs or something. Okay, that'll do. The backs of those look ugly as sin, but again, I'm just like, I'm always fighting against what I can and can't do in this game, especially with kitchens. But I like that kitchen so much better that I think it's worth it. So we need to get some curtains up in the kitchen here. They'll need to be short curtains. And I think, though, we'll do that next time because I spent so long on this kitchen that we have no time left. We'll clean the windows as well next time. I haven't even finished cleaning. How terrible. Get a lamp maybe in the dining room. Maybe just shift it all along a little bit and get some lighting in here that looks a bit nicer. Loads of plants seem to be good for that 70s vibe. I might try to disguise the end of the kitchen with plants a bit as well. But that's it for today's episode. So I hope you enjoyed the start of Retro House. And I hope you'll enjoy coming along and checking out how I continue. So if you do, then please do subscribe to the channel. I will let you know when the videos are out. I hope to see you next time. In the meantime, though, please look after yourselves and keep being awesome.